What is going on, cruisers? A new product that Ronstan has come out with. We are not sponsored by these guys at all. We've been paid nothing. We've been given nothing. This is just simply something that we wanted to highlight because we thought that you guys out there in YouTube land in the cruiser community might want to be made aware of this really cool tech that this winch has, because it is doing something totally unique that has not been done before on a winch, and we were really digging it. So I hope you enjoy this short video on this sweet little winch.
So here we are, showing you the new 2023 Ronstan Quick Trim Orbit winch. Yeah, so it really was a global effort across all Ronstan Design Group. Tag phrase is the world's best winch. You know, the concept and design, development and testing and manufacturing and logistics, you know, we did it pretty well under the cover of darkness. Process took a couple of years, you know, to really nut it out and get it right. When we did the launch, no one had spilled the beans, and we managed to have stock in every major distributor across the world, ready to go. We've started off with the three sizes of 20, 30 and 40. Following this will be a 45 and a 50. They're the lightest winch in class now, so any of the major competitors were about 10% lighter, and we're about 10% stronger as well. The real key feature is it's the lowest line entry in class.
Yep.
Which you know, obviously you can keep everything lower to the deck. Obviously, probably the first key feature that really stands out is that it needs absolutely no tools, so its servicing is quick and simple. Of course, the one thing that you'll notice is that it does have the unique power ribs, the same as the Anderson winch, which gives you incredibly good grip and control with very minimum rope wear, which is really good. And yeah, just the way the rope hugs the drum and has to go over these ribs, it creates this. It's been a pretty unique feature of Anderson for many years, and now obviously the Ronstan, where you can almost run with a full wrap less than almost. Having the ability to release smoothly, it really affects everything. Even if we didn't have a quick trim feature, just in a self-tailing winch, the lesser line load you have, the less effort the jaws and the self-tailing arm really need. So that's really the essence of what makes Anderson such a good winch, and now we have it here in the Ronstan winch. Obviously, the quick trim is the mechanism that allows us now to load the winch into the self-tailer, into the quick trim, and then when it's fully loaded, just a little turn of the top cap, and it releases the bottom jaws and allows you to ease out the sheet without taking the winch handle out.
And without taking the wrap off the winch.
Without taking the wrap off, without taking the... So...
Yeah. One entire less movement.
Exactly.
Saving...
Exactly.
Okay, wow.
Yep.
Awesome.
So it really is a beautiful feature. It's simply pull this, turn to the left. This is how we pull the winch apart.
No tools?
The very first step here, there's a little grub screw in here. It's not in there at the moment. I've taken it out. But when you receive the winch, there'll be a little grub screw there. Okay. With that grub screw in here, it'll just be a self-tailing winch. The moment you take that grub screw out and it allows this to turn, then it engages the quick trim.
So you can disable that feature.
Exactly.
Right.
The quick trim is a feature that if you choose to use the quick trim, it's on the Series 30 and the Series 40.
Yeah.
So the Series 20 is not a quick trim. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Which kind of makes sense. If you're, on a boat of that size, you're probably not going to benefit from it.
Exactly.
Okay. Going to touch on it is the ratios that we talked about, 20, 30, and 40. That is a relation of the amplification of the power of the winch, right?
Correct.
Assuming you have a 12-inch winch handle, then you're taking that and amplifying it by either whatever pounds you're putting on there, we're amplifying them by 20, 30, or 40, depending on the winch size, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to make sure we put that in there, because people ask that a lot.
Yeah, and a lot of people always say, well, how big is my winch? And most modern winches nowadays, they're all measured in the same power ratio. And usually if you've got one around the same size, they're going to be similar.
You can edit this out if this isn't appropriate, but is there any talk about going electric?
Yeah, so as per the Anderson winches,
Yep.
if you have an Anderson winch, you can electrify it.
Yep.
The same with all of the Ronstam winches. So
So the new Orbit winch will be,
yep,
there's an electric
basically
upgrade
under here,
option.
this
Like-
component will
Yep.
come off.
Okay.
It's going to be more relevant to the larger sizes.
Sure.
But obviously for cabin tops, sort of that size 30 winch,
Yep.
you do quite often want them powered.
Very nice.
All right.
That is cool. What a sweet winch.
Yeah, man. It's great. The speed is noticeable for sure. I feel like when I was cranking on it was one of the first things. Yeah, that top speed is like significant. I mean, what is it, 10, 15% or more, maybe?
Yeah.
Quicker? Yeah.
Well, that's it for this episode. If this was something that you found useful, please like, comment, subscribe. Any of that kind of stuff helps us in a really big way. You'll find some links below that are affiliate links to some of the gear and tools that the yacht rigger likes to use around the yard whenever they are working on the kind of boats that keep us cruisers out there having a good time exploring the world. And I will see you guys next time on the On Deck channel.